Time gives brothers many ways to bond, but few have the bond of disease.
Pam called me from the emergency room and said, "You got to get up here."
Just before his 17th birthday, Spencer Green's seizures led to an MRI, which revealed a brain tumor.
I just remember asking, like, will I live? And like he just said, I don't know.
There was this lemon-sized mass in his left frontal lobe.
Surgery confirmed the cancer called oligodendroglioma, oligo for short. Patients are told there is no cure and to expect to live 8 to 10 years with treatment. 5 years after Spencer's first surgery, a game of tennis with his dad is a gift. But those years have been filled with treatment, promise, and more uncertainty, not only about his own disease, but what he couldn't see happening to his older brother, Zach.
You know, you can recognize your mom from anywhere. And I could just hear her, like, hysterically screaming.
2 years after Spencer's surgery, the Greens had taken a family trip.
And in the dining room, 3 hours into our vacation, my older son had a grand mal seizure in Mexico.
Doctors here at UCSF say there are really no odds, no way of predicting, and come to find out, no family history for what was happening.
We flew home, went to UCSF, and in my older son, they found the same kind of tumor as my younger son.
It just felt like our family had the worst luck in the world.
The possibility, the reality of both boys having the same brain cancer even struck Dr. Michael Prados at UCSF, who's been treating brain tumor patients for 30 years.
To have these two boys with essentially the same tumor, almost exactly in the same part of the brain, is, in my experience, quite remarkable and very unusual.
Zach had the same surgery as his brother and is back at Columbia University now.
Trust me, there are deep reservoirs of sadness and fear and anger. They're there, but they don't help you. You have to find a way, you have to direct your energy at what's possible.
But they found no one's funding oligo research.
You have no choice. You're either going to kind of step up to the plate and deal with this, or, you know, roll over.
I'm not caught up in my own life at all anymore.
And stepping up is what the Greens are doing.
I'm kind of the asker-in-chief, but the magic is all in the responses.
Brock Green put his marketing skills and contacts to work and created Oligo Nation to raise money specifically to fight this type of cancer.
If this had to happen to our family, this is who you want the dad to be. He's been, because of him, there's things being done. Because of him, the money that we're raising and the research grants, I feel very hopeful.
In less than 2 years, Oligo Nation has raised more than $1 million for research. And in June, research grants went to Harvard and UCSF.
What he's done is provide funding that's going to help the next family and the next patient, in addition to his kids. And to me, that's remarkable.
Unfortunately, time and treatment haven't yet been enough for Spencer. The uncertainty and the tumor are back. What has never left is the family's resolve to make a difference and possibly give more time to others.
My dad works on it every day, and it's not something that's going to happen overnight. But if you continue to work at it, you're gonna cause a stir, and you're going to create some money, and you're going to be able to fund something. And you're going to be able to achieve what you set out to achieve.